So my husband and I generate over 100 real estate leads online every single month, which is wild because he's a brand new dual career agent with zero experience in real estate and zero experience in marketing. And yet he's got a full pipeline thanks to a simple system that we run. And it only takes 2 hours a day to do it. So I spent the last 10 years mentoring over 14,000 real estate agents. So when he said that he wanted to become one of them, I knew it was going to be the best thing to be able to document the process and then help all of the agents inside my academy. So today I'm going to pull back the curtain to reveal the exact system that we're using to generate 4 to 10 leads a day without cold calling, door knocking, or awkward conversations. This is the 7-figure flywheel, and it changes everything. So this isn't a plan that requires you to post and pray. It's also not about posting pretty content or chasing every single trend or dancing on social media, unless you really want to. And we also don't cold call. We're not buying leads. We're not door knocking. We're not sitting at empty open houses. We're not handing out business cards or relying on a team to feed us leads either. We're not even putting just listed and just sold on social media. We literally don't do anything other than what I'm about to show you right now. So there is a subtle spin that I added to the marketing strategy that made everything come together. And once you see it, you are going to understand why the system works so well and why it's been such a success in every single market that we've deployed it in. So today, most agents are taught to basically just post and ghost. And while that can bring in a few leads, it's not going to bring in enough. And what I've found over the years is that random posts are always going to lead to random results. But if you want consistent leads every single day, you're going to need a system where every single post turns into a conversation. And those conversations turn into clients, and the clients turn into referrals. And that is what I call my 7-figure flywheel system. So all you need to do to be able to turn strangers into clients is to get them through these 4 stages. And once this flywheel starts spinning, it's basically unstoppable. And each time it revolves, it cycles even faster, which is why when you start, you're gonna see exponential growth. So let's go ahead and look at the 4 stages, the 4 things that you need to be able to turn a complete stranger into a raving fan. Okay, so the first stage of the flywheel is where you attract ideal clients like a magnet with content that they're already searching for. And that's because if your content isn't something that people actually want, the algorithms are just gonna bury it. So you are never gonna have your post be seen under those specific circumstances. And that's why we never guess what to post. Instead, what we do is we listen first. So we go to places like Instagram, YouTube, Nextdoor, Reddit, Google, and even local Facebook groups. And we look for posts that are already going viral in our local market. So for example, if I type in Orange County real estate into Instagram, I can see all of the most popular posts in our market. So once I know that that's working well, I can confidently create videos, emails, ads, and blog posts that I know people are gonna love. So that way, we're not starting from scratch or trying to reinvent the wheel every single week. We plan content weekly and we post almost daily. And because we know what's trending locally, our content gets seen by thousands of people every single month. But how do you turn content into leads? And the answer to that is lead magnets. So a lead magnet is something that's so valuable, the person that you're offering it to feels compelled to give you their contact information to get it. So one of our lead magnets is pulling in 10 leads a day. And the more magnets we create, the more leads we generate. So it basically compounds over time. So what makes a good lead magnet? Typically, it's gonna be an offer that solves a problem faster, easier, or cheaper than if they were to do it on their own. So if you're not attracting leads with your content, basically what that comes down to is the fact that you don't have the right lead magnet. So this is exactly why I created the Content to Commissions Club. So the club is a fun 90-day challenge where I basically just sit down with agents that I mentor and I help them plan all of their weekly content and set up their first lead magnet step by step so that they can generate 100 leads in that 90-day time frame. And in that challenge, we also help them create a strategic content plan for their market, generate leads from that content, and show them how we're executing that same exact plan every single day in our market so that we model it in real time. We're literally co-working right next to you and right alongside you so that you can confidently create content that's proven to work before you ever hit post. Which also means you never have to worry about wasting time, energy, or money creating content that will never get seen, or creating a lead magnet that no one wants in your market and no one wants to opt in for. So if you struggle with converting online content into actual conversations, the link for the club will be posted in the description below. Okay, so the second stage of the flywheel is called engage. And here we're gonna nurture every single lead on every single platform, every single day with natural, authentic communication. So again, most agents are taught to just post and ghost, but we do the exact opposite. We literally follow up with every single person who interacts with our content. This is everything. This includes likes, comments, shares, follows, DMs, emails, texts, you name it. If someone engages with our content, they are going to hear from us. It doesn't matter what platform it's on. And we don't follow up in a pushy, awkward, or a salesy way, but in a consistent, thoughtful, and intentional way. And because of that, people remember us, they trust us, and when they're ready to make a move, they reach out to us, even if we've never met them in person. And that, my friend, is the power of being a community influencer. So Howard, my husband, and the face of our local real estate team, when we walk around town, he gets stopped all the time. Like, people recognize him everywhere we go. And what's wild is that they thank him for being so helpful. And they know who he is, they know what he does, they know where he serves, and they thank him for being so helpful. And the best part is he never has to convince anyone to opt in, to reply back, or to work with him. And that's because our content does all the work for us. It creates easier conversations in our communities and educates our leads, which makes for better clients. So our content starts the conversation, builds the relationship, and makes our job easier because leads are already warmed up. So our list has snowballed to over 2,000 people in the last year, and we're seeing the same thing happen for a lot of the members in my academy as well. The content lands, the leads respond, and their businesses grow. So we're not just posting to post, we're posting to connect and to convert. So you have to follow up with every single person that engages with your content. It's literally the only way to convert content into conversations and conversations into leads. So if you're not sure how to do that, I actually built an entire community influencer academy to help agents convert all these conversations into clients. Inside the academy, I show you what to say, when to say it, how to set up your entire follow-up system in under an hour, and how to use AI to write smart, on-brand replies that sound exactly like you. I literally give you an entire bank of lyrics that I use to nurture people until they're ready to buy or sell. So if you struggle with converting conversations into leads, I'll post the link to my academy below as well. The third stage of the flywheel is when you remind them that you're the one by being visible until they're ready to make a move. So you've reached this stage when you're having conversations and getting leads, but you need a way to stay top of mind with all those leads until they're ready to buy or sell. So today, most leads are not ready to move until about 6 to 18 months. So how do we stay in front of them consistently without being annoying? Now the answer is remarketing. And we do that in two main ways. So first, we email our list once a week right from our CRM. So our average open rate is 55%. And we have virtually 0 unsubscribes. So considering that the average open rate is about 15 to 25%, that tells me one thing. People actually want to hear from us, which is why they open, they read, and they remember us. And when they're ready to make a move, they reply. Now, the second way that we remarket our leads is via social media posts that we've already created. So while most agents are chasing the algorithm, we beat the algorithm with ads. So we run retargeting ads 24/7 to people who like our posts, follow us on Facebook, engage with us on social media, watch our videos on Instagram, visit our website, opt into our email list, attend our open houses, open our letters, you name it. So basically any action that someone takes to engage with our brand is gonna put us in front of that person automatically for the next 12 months. And the clock basically restarts every single time they engage with us again. Now that is the power of having strong follow-up systems in place 24/7 running just in the background. So in addition to beating the algorithm, there's another benefit of running ads. We get to choose where our content shows up. That's why nearly all of our social media traffic, it's coming from the exact cities that we want business from. So if you look at your social media stats, you're probably gonna see a bunch of cities and countries that are nowhere near your target market. So our content always gets seen, and it gets seen by the right people in our local market. And if you're not running ads, what happens is the algorithm will push your content all over the world to people who will never hire you. But a $2 a day ad will cut right through all the noise and reach your ideal people. So this is why you never are gonna see us dancing and singing on TikTok or on Instagram or doing those reels, because we don't have to. So I don't need to figure out how to hack the algorithm to get engagement, because I can just run a $2 a day ad, which beats the algorithm every single time, because my time is worth more than $2. So I also want control over who sees my content. And if you're not running ads, the algorithm is gonna decide that for you. And when it does, you'll find that your content is probably not going to your leads and clients, which is why we've decided to take matters into our own hands and learn to generate and nurture our own leads. So no one can sell better than the business owner, and that includes you. So from here, all you need to do is rinse and repeat. So you're gonna basically show up, they're gonna keep seeing your name, and when they're ready to make a move, you're gonna be the person that they go to call, and that is how you convert leads into clients. Now, the fourth and final stage of the flywheel is when you recycle your wins. So every single happy client should be bringing in the next client. And this is where your best clients become your marketing team. Because once someone has worked with you and you've provided an amazing experience, they're gonna talk about you, they're gonna tag you, and they're gonna tell people about their experience with you. You'll even have success stories to share on all of these platforms. And the best part is that those word of mouth referrals, when they start checking you out online, they're not meeting a stranger. They're walking into a world that you've built entirely for them, because you're basically gonna be giving them an entire library of content to binge. So they're gonna watch your videos, they're gonna read your emails, they're gonna follow you on social media, and they're gonna see your ads. And when that friend or family member is ready and they wanna reach out to you, they're already primed and ready to go. And that is the power of a flywheel. So at this stage, your past clients help you keep your wheel running. And that means that you have more conversations, leads, clients, and referrals, and it's basically a complete loop. So most agents stop the marketing the moment that they get a client, but that's actually when the marketing begins. Because referrals and repeat clients are your highest converting, lowest cost leads you're ever gonna get. And when your clients start doing the marketing for you, that's when your business starts to scale. And that's also when it gets fun. So the bottom line here is that your next 5 clients are probably already watching or working with someone who is. So you just need a way to make sure that they know exactly who to call when the time is right. Okay, so to pull this whole thing together, here is what your marketing needs to do. It needs to attract ideal clients like a magnet with content they're already searching for, engage every single lead on every single platform every single day with natural, authentic conversations, remind them that you are the one by being visible until they're ready to make a move, recycle your wins so that every happy client brings in the next. And that, my friend, is the power of a marketing flywheel. It's simple, it's scalable, and once it starts spinning, it practically runs itself. And the best part about my flywheel is that you only need 2 hours a day to run the entire thing. And again, if you're brand new to my world, you may not know that I have 2 amazing communities, each designed for a different state in your real estate marketing journey. So first is the Content to Commissions Club. If you're focused on getting content out there and generating your first 100 leads online, this is your fastest path. So inside the club, we're gonna help you plan all of your weekly content on a live call, use our viral content vault to recreate trending local posts, post consistently with daily content on a daily content calendar, and set up your first lead magnet so that you can get your first 100 leads online. And when you're ready to scale your marketing, then consider joining the Community Influencer Academy. So the Academy includes everything from the club, but it also helps you build a full marketing engine by installing my complete 7-figure flywheel framework. Inside the Academy, we help you generate 100 leads every single month, month after month. We show you how to set up your CRM properly so that you never lose another lead again. We also give you access to our sales scripts so that you always know what to say and when to say it. And we also show you how to remarket effectively so that you can stay top of mind, and we'll do that with our weekly newsletter templates and our ads training. We also show you how to launch your online presence with our proprietary community influencer website theme and IDX training, and get found on the first page of Google and YouTube with courses on SEO. You're also gonna get support during our live coaching calls for content, lead gen, ads, and web design. And if you're ready for a complete sustainable system that generates 100 leads every 30 days and nurtures them online, then this is it. So I'll drop both links below so that you can choose the right next step for you. Thank you so much for watching. Have an amazing day.